Hi everyone, Michael Hewitt here. My trail name is Phoenix. Just wanting to go over my gear that I'm planning on taking on my Appalachian Trail through hike starting in March. Anticipated starting date is March 3rd, but watching the weather kind of ahead of time may wind up kind of pushing it to my birthday, March 6th, and leaving and starting the trail on that day. But I will already be in Georgia, leaving for Georgia on March 1st. We'll be in Georgia in Atlanta Monday, March 2nd. So hope to see y'all on the trail. So the gear that I have selected to take on the Appalachian Trail through hike this year, altogether I've battled and battled and battled, and I got it narrowed down to where my whole pack max weight, trail weight is 25 pounds, right at 25 pounds, give or take. So, going over the gear that I'm going to be taking, a lot of my gear was kind of like donated to me. A friend of mine bought some gear years ago, never used it. It's been sitting in his garage unused, so he kind of donated it to my cause this year. Starting off with my pack, it is an Eddie Bauer hiking pack. It has plenty of pocket space. It does pack from the sit down, lay down side. I have some extra carabiner clips just in case. Everything on it kind of fits really good. I've been kind of day packing and day hiking, trying to adjust my weight here and there. So that's one of my big three. My next of my big three is my Magellan 30-degree mummy bag. Watching the weather, some of the colder nights are going to be 38, 39 degrees, but I'm a fair warm sleeper anyway. Some issues I have, I suffer from severe night sweat, so I don't think staying warm at night with a 30-degree mummy bag is going to be an issue. So 30-degree Magellan mummy bag, weighing in at 3.1 pounds. There is a Kelty sleeping bag liner packed and stuffed in here as well, just for protecting the inside of the bag from body funk and everything else. My shelter is actually going to be the 1.6 pound ultralight Hennessy hammock, backpacker hammock. It has the rainfly, the mosquito netting. It is, I've heard people call it an alien berth or breech hammock, to get in and out of it instead of unzipping the mosquito net from the tarp. From the hammock. It actually has a bottom area that velcros to keep bugs and stuff out. So Hennessy hammock, 1.6 pound ultralight backpacker hammock, will be my sleeping shelter of choice. I've heard a lot of positives and negatives about it all, but that's kind of what I'm going to try and go with. I will be learning. This is my very first through hike, so I will be learning a little bit as I go. I've done plenty of day hikes, overnight hikes, camping trips, and stuff like that, but never anything this extensive. My water system, my water filter, I bought the Sawyer Squeeze. I believe this is the mini, and it comes with the filter, the syringe plunger for flushing it out after you use it, the little bag, and I've heard that these bags bust and stuff, but that will actually fit right on top of one of my smart water bottles that I'm taking. And it also comes with a little drinking straw that you can put on the end of it. My stove kit is an MSR stove, fairly collapsible. It comes in this little plastic container. Folds out. Each one of these little prongs on it just kind of fold out, so it sets whatever you're cooking with, pot, one of the cooking mess kits, sits right on top of it, and it screws right on top of a can of fuel, just like this. This is one of the bigger cans. I'm not really sure. I'm going to try this the next couple of few days, and I'll pick up another can when I get ready to leave, but I just want to see how many burn nights that I have on one can, so that I will let you know. I am taking a 2-cup kind of a Stanley cookware set. I've seen it pretty standard. I do have another little pot that it's not real heavy, so I'm kind of contemplating taking it as well. Just because it'll give me something else I can boil water in this, cook my food in that little pot, and it's only about that deep and about that big around. So it fits in this little kit kind of nice too. And I went with a Teflon spoon with the long handle for getting into those hard to reach places, or back scratcher. Just kidding, no back scratching with that. So that is my cook system and water filtration system, and all of that I have where it stores nicely right in this little shaving kit for the bathroom that I have kind of converted into my now cook kit. I have extra clothes, I got extra underwear, socks, another shirt, and everything in here. I plan on going, as minimal as I can. The outfit that I have, the clothes that I have to wear on trail, they're pretty much rinse and wear, quick drying, so I can rinse them out and utilize them as well, as kind of like hiking in and staying comfortable and warm through the trip. So, good tip there. I do have clothes. Doesn't weigh a whole lot. I did write the weight of everything down. I can break it down later. The next thing that I'm going to go over is my food. Now, I went down and got those little instant rice or quick rice meals, broccoli and cheese, and a broccoli, cheese, and noodle. And each day worth of food I have packed into little bags, and as you can see, I have 4 of these that has breakfast, a lunch snack, and dinner, some sweet and savory snacks and bacon bits and beef jerky, a couple of extra granola bars, some extra rice just in case, with some excuse me, some banana chips and dried apple chips as well. Sorry about the sneeze, excuse me. I am also taking my inhalers. I have my emergency inhaler and my daily inhaler. So, and I have 3 months worth of those. I have someone that's planning on picking up another 3 months later, and mailing them out to me on the trail. So I do have 3 of each of these with me. And you can see those right there with these here. My little first aid kit has Neosporin antibiotic cream, liquid bandage. It has an ACE bandage, some tape, callus remover pads, moleskin, a few aspirin and ibuprofen and other odd and end stuff, and some band-aids. And I have an ankle bracelet, ankle brace sock that I'm going to be taking, just in case my ankle, where I broke it about 2 years ago on a motorcycle wreck, starts giving me some problems. I went with the Gold Bond friction defense for chafing. When I hike, I really haven't had a problem with chafing, but you never know on a long distance trail. So I went ahead and invested in this. This was like $6 and some change, $7, something like that at Walgreens. So I'm going to give that a try. If that don't work, then I'll probably progress to something else down the road. I am taking some Tiger Balm spray just for, I suffer from sciatica really bad. This kind of helps alleviate it some with some insoles that I have in my shoes. Then I'm taking my flashlight with the red light as well for sneaking into camps at night. No, just up to the shelters and stuff, so your bright light's not shining people in the face. So they recommend the red light for that. So when you're stealthing in to set up a camp at night, you can still see, but you're not blinding everyone who's trying to sleep that's already been there and set up. I'm taking the Mophie 20,800 milliamp hour battery backup with 2 USB ports. I've been using this here the past couple of days and trying it out. I spent like $32 on it, maybe $30 on it at Walgreens, and I've actually got 4 days worth of 4 decent charges with this on my phone. So hoping that will be enough battery for me to do videos and some Facebook and being able to call and touch base with family when I do have cell signal on the trail. That will be, done. Would be able to be charged and stuff like that. So, rain gear, I have a REI Gore-Tex jacket, waterproof jacket. It is semi-insulated to kind of help with warmth as well. And I also got some of the waterproof conditioning spray just as an extra precautionary thing. I kind of backed it up with a little more waterproofing as well as my sleeping bag and my hiking pants as well. So they'll help shed some of the water off, but I know I'll probably still wind up getting damp hiking in the rain, sweating, moisture breaches, whatever you want to call them. My personal hygiene bag, I have toothbrush, toothpaste, bug spray, Q-tips, an emergency whistle, some chapstick, tweezers, and some nail clippers, just and a hair and a comb, which I don't know how well that'll be, how much that'll use. And I do have some nicotine gum in there as well. I have my wipes and trial for burying on the trail. Very important. 6 to 8 inch hole. Bury your human waste. These are biodegradable, unscented, flushable, so they can be buried too. But they do recommend packing in, packing out. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I am taking a trash bag as well. Now for my joints and stuff, because with getting older and the injuries I've suffered through the past, my body's been kind of hammered with injuries. So I'm taking glucosamine tablets. They help with flexibility and joint health. So I'm starting to take these, and hopefully they'll kind of help out a little bit. Knife and fire starter. Taking 2 tent stakes to stake down the rain fly of my hammock. Taking some extra paracord. Never know when you might need some extra paracord. Mosquito head net for walking through those areas. The mosquitoes eat you up, and I have some hair ties just in case my hair does get longer than it is right now. My chargers and a black steel sack garbage bag for a pack liner. I am also expecting in the mail tomorrow my bear bag, and when that gets here for my food storage, I will go over that with y'all. So, and I am taking 2 1-liter smart water bottles as well. So that is my 25-pound pack list. And it's going to be a learning experience as I go, and I'm sure I'll probably take away a few things, add a few things, change up some of my meal plans along the way, and I'm looking forward to kind of learning as I go. So, with that, this is Phoenix, and I will see you on the trail. #hike for life.